and all that. I'm in my heyday. That's a straw hat with all white, interior all black. All that stun talk, but where the bars at? She know no better. Shorty mad cause her flow so regular. Classic league, ain't with no extra. Flow cold like I ain't want no sweater. Crossing here in that polo sweater. I'm coached out, yeah, I love that leather.
You have one song called Thorns.
Okay.
And that's one of the songs that I was listening to. And I wanted you to really kind of elaborate a little bit on that. What did you mean? Because there's a verse where you say, since I'm crucifying the greats, give me a crown of thorns. Now, only one man wore a crown of thorns.
Okay.
So,
Right.
what did you really mean by that?
So it's since they are crucifying the greats. So it's not me, but since they are crucifying the greats, give me a crown of thorns. All that is a metaphor. So a lot of people who revolutionized society or made big time changes, they all were murdered. Most of them. I'm talking about big time changes. Martin Luther King, murdered. Malcolm X, murdered. Jesus Christ, literally crucified, literally. Yes. But it's a metaphor. So what I was saying is, if y'all killing everybody that's making big time changes, I must be next. So give me the crown of thorns, because I'm about to change some stuff. That it was a metaphor. Wow. So it was nothing against religion or anything like that. It was literally a metaphor. But it's also worded that way to spark conversation. If you didn't ask me about that, I didn't do my job.
Yeah, I want you
to hear it because it come on. The verse is just a verse, and you're like, okay. Then the hook come. I want you to do that. Oh, wait.
Right, you switched it up on that.
Wait. Oh no, I got to talk to. You know me. So he's like, I got to talk to B about this.
Right.
I need some clarity. I need to hold on now, because I was in the barber shop, and one of the barbers was like, man, I love your album. I told him, thank you very much. He said, I just hit play and I let it ride. He said, but I'm upset with you, man, about that Thorn song. He said, man, only one brother wore that crown, man. And I told him, I feel you, man. But then I explained the metaphor to him. He's like, no, I get it. But man, dog, that's a powerful metaphor, dog. Because only one brother wore that crown.
And that's the same way I was like, man, only one man wore that crown. So is he calling himself that man, or what is he really trying to say? But
nah.
In, I believe, the second verse, you said something about.
I got it. Hold on, I'll play it for you.
I ain't built like that. I ain't cut from Jesus' cloth. I ain't quilt like that. They try to run up in my garden. They get killed like that. They say he did it for your sins. How could you feel like that?
Right there.
Yeah. What did you mean by that? You said, okay. I'm not cut from Jesus' cloth. I ain't quilt like that.
Right. So you can't. Well, we don't want to do the sound bite. So it starts off. I said, I can't carry my own cross. I ain't built like that. Meaning that, Jesus carried his own cross to his crucifixion. All I'm simply saying is, I wouldn't have done it. That's just me. I'm just saying I'm less than that. We know the reasons, in the Bible, we know the reasons why he did those things, right? Mm-hmm. I'm just saying if that's strength, I don't have that level of strength. You're not finna come, and then I said, can't carry my own cross. I ain't built like that. I ain't cut from Jesus' cloth. I ain't quilt like that. They try to run up in my garden. They get killed like that. They say he did it for your sins. How could you feel like that? So I'm the last bar. I'm expressing how appalled you are by the first three bars. He said he did it for your sins. How could you feel like that?
Right.
And then I say, man, listen, I'm just keeping it 1,000. Pretty much all I'm saying is if somebody try to run up in my garden, I know they coming. I got some people with me. You gonna have to drag me up out of there. I'm not just gonna go with you. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
and it's like that with a lot of stories that I hear. Job was a joke. Wife got killed. Kids was a joke. Wife died. Right. Kids died.
Well,
he got sick. He got sick, and then after he passed the test, he got a new wife and more kids. I listened to that story even as a little boy. No, I want my original wife, my original kids. I don't want no, and I'm just being honest when I'm just saying, even to this day, if somebody try to run up in my house, same concept. You're gonna have to drag me out. I'm not just gonna go with you. Hey man, get on the ground. Let me tie you up. No, you're gonna have to force me to do that. That's all I was saying. So again, no offense, but conversation starter.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
If
And
you
I'm
didn't ask me
glad.
that question, I didn't do my job. You're supposed to hear it and be like,
Right. Because it grabbed me, you know, and I'm glad you cleared that up, because a lot of people, like earlier you said there was a barber. When you walked in the barber shop, he was like, man, the album is great, but that one verse in Thorns, I don't like it. I don't agree with it. So if he listens to this now, he can be like, okay, now that's what he meant, instead of, you know, trying to make his own concept about it.
Right, but I want him to do that though. I want him to, because I'm not, you know, it's strangers, it's people who are strangers to me. I don't know them who listen to this album.
Right.
I'm not there to clear everything up for them, but that's the beauty of music. That's a bit self-interpretation. All I could do is rap it. I know what I mean, but the listener not always gonna know what I mean. You see what I'm saying? It's somebody who could hear that verse and be like, man, that's so deep, man. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's artists like that. It's probably somebody out there that love B-class music, and it don't matter what line I come out with, they gonna think it's like some deep poetic meaning behind it, and it may not be. It could be simple, but then it could be something that sounds simple that's actually deep. So it's just thought provoking.
Right.
That's
and just
all.
to throw this in, there's a rapper out there called Slim Jesus. He may think you're saying something about him. I'm not cut from Jesus cloth. I'm not quilled like that, you know.
Yeah.
So just using that as an
Exactly.
example. I'm not saying he's gonna take that and do that, you know.
No.
Hopefully not. But,
No.
but yeah, you know, I was just putting that out there. Everybody has their own interpretation of what it means.
But
so
I just, you know, I want you to think. I want you to think. When you listen to my music on the surface level, sonically, it should just sound good to your ear. Bob your head. Okay, nice flow. Oh, dude can rap. And then when you listen to it later and you live with it, that's when you start to feel it and dissect it. And every time you go through it, you should get something new. You should learn more about me, or catch something that you didn't catch. Or, oh, I didn't hear that metaphor. You know, an album is just as good as reading a book. You know how much content is in 16 tracks? It's a lot of content. It's like reading a book.
yes, it
A
is.
lot of content. It's a lot of content in one song, let alone 16. So I just want you to think. I want you to think. I got other lines like on the song Believe. You know, when I say, you give me free will, then tell me how to use it. Nah. That's supposed to make you think. Now, if somebody's a Christian, you know, they instantly want to go to being offended. No, stop. Just think, process it. Because I'm not saying anything to be disrespectful. I have no malicious intent. So process it. Okay, what is he saying? What is he saying? You know what I mean? I said, you know, my TT dead, my uncle legs don't work. Then you wonder why I always sound like I'm hurt. Because some people said, you know, when Class Act came out, they're like, man, this album is really dark. The first 8 tracks is like dark, bro. You all right?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, are you okay? I wasn't okay.
Yeah, you even have a track called Darkness on one of
It's
them.
dark in here. Yeah, because it was
Dark in here, yeah.
But you have to release those things. Kanye West made 808s and Heartbreak. Whole album, well, most of the album was about his heart being broken, and then the different, you know, intricacies of a relationship and how they can fall down. So I just want you to think. You know what I mean? And I say that all the time. You know, it's times where my guy Steve, shout out to my boy Steve. It's been a time where I was at his crib till 5 o'clock in the morning, having a conversation with him and a few other people. And we was talking about all different types of things, religion, music, sports, a bunch of different stuff till 5 in the morning. And we up and we passionate about it. And, you know, we just asking questions. It doesn't hurt anything to ask questions. I'm like, you know, dude was like, man, you know, you don't believe in miracles? I said, sure, but you really think this dude slammed the staff down and the sea parted? I said, okay, even if the sea parted, how they walk across? Because at the deepest part, it's 1,000 feet. Did a bridge build too? You know, just asking questions. And we had those type of debates. And so when you listen to my music, I'm not there to debate with you, but you should be able to listen to that song with your partner in the car, and then y'all get into the back and forth about it. I want you to think. It's not to be offensive. No harm, no foul. It's just to think. You have to think.
Pretty nice track though.
Yeah.
And I'm about to wrap it up. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
On stage. No more day job. No more punching the clock. Stage, big stage too. You know,
talking about House of Blues?
5 years? No, not House of Blues. House of Blues, 2 years, a year, maybe this year. You never know. I got some stuff I'm cooking up musically, and it's all about ears. The right set of ears get on something. I mean, it's 2 seconds away. You know what I mean? John Legend could hear my music and say, "This dude belongs with Homeschool." I think that's the name of his label, Homeschool. This dude belong with us. I'm gonna take him out on tour with me. He open up for me everywhere. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's all I need. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. So House of Blues, that could be this year. That could be in a few months. You never know.
Oh yeah.
5 years though? I'm talking about on stage for real. Madison Square. United Center. I'm talking about on stage. I'm talking about overseas, one of them outdoor venues with no max capacity, with people as far as you can see.
Oh, you talking about like Woodstock or something?
I already went to sleep and saw it. I already saw it. I had that dream a couple years ago.
Wow.
I woke up out my sleep and I forget did I text my lady? I think I text my lady. I said, "This the dream I just had." It might have been my older brother though too. I can't remember who I text. Whoever it is got the text though, and they close to me. And I sent them the text of everything that was in my dream. I said, "Remember this, what I just told you." I just text them so I didn't forget it, because you forget your dreams. I woke up right out of my sleep and I sent that text message. I said, "Remember this, save this, because it's gonna happen." I already seen it. I already saw it. I'm already looking out, and there's people as far as my eyes could see.
Man, so that was a vision you actually had.
It's already over with.
Man.
It's already over with, because I believe in free will. I believe in free will. And with that being said, that means that I'm in control of how far this goes. That's why, and I'm being elaborative. I mean, but that's why when people post music on Facebook, right? Because there's a huge saturation issue. The hip hop industry is oversaturated. Mm-hmm. So when people post music on their social media, quiet as kept, I click every link.
Really?
I give everybody a listen. Everybody a listen, because I want them to click my link. Not the artist, but anybody who just scrolling past it. I don't want them to see because of the saturation issue we have. You scrolling down your timeline or whatever it is, it's like, oh, just another link.
Right.
Another local guy. All we need is an ear. Please just listen to my link. So I put that into the universe. I'm gonna listen to every link. Now, if it's not for me, I ain't gonna call it bad music. I'm gonna just say if it's not for me, then I won't comment. If I like it, I'm gonna put a comment. "Hey man, keep doing your thing. Keep working hard." You know what I mean? Or something along those lines, and just be inspirational to them. But if it isn't for me, I won't say nothing, but I'm gonna listen. Because that's all people with real talent, or people that have game-changing ability, they just need ears. We need ears. Please listen to me. I'm begging you, please listen to me. Because I'm positive that if you give this project, it's something on here for you. You might not like track 1, but please go to the next one.
Oh yeah.
It's something on here for you.
Absolutely.
I don't even care if you don't like rap. It's something on here for you. I promise you.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I put that into the universe. That's why I don't steal music. People be pirating music and stealing CD. I ain't stealing no music. I'm buying everybody I support. I'm buying the album. And I'm gonna buy your album digitally, and I'm gonna go get a hard copy. And I know you signed to a major label, so you ain't seeing but a half a point on it. But I'm gonna support you anyway, because that's the best I could do. I don't know you for real, so I gotta support you however I know how to support you. When you come to the city, tickets ain't outrageously priced, I'm going. And if I love you, Kevin Gates come to Chicago, if it's his tour, I don't care what the price is. I'm going. I saw him live already at Reggie's. Man came down into the crowd, walked through the crowd, spitting a verse. He was actually rapping his song, I don't give a about nothing. He was rapping that song, and he walking all through the crowd. He stood right in front of me. I don't even think he saw me. He was in the zone. He was in the zone. It was like a cloud around the man, and he was just rapping right in front of me. I want that.
And with that being said, where can fans find your music? That's going to be probably the last thing I'm going to ask you, because with all this you just said, people need to hear what you have to say. So where can they find your music?
My latest project will be what you want to listen to first. That's called Lord Byron, A Coach Life 2. So it's on Google Play, it's on iTunes, anywhere that you like to buy your music, Amazon, etc. You can find that digitally. And then if you want to go in the archives, you can get my second album, Class Act. You can find that on Dat Piff. That album is actually free, so you can get that on datpiff.com. And then if you want to listen to the first album, that's also digitally available on iTunes, Amazon, wherever you buy your music from. But yeah, man, I want to say I appreciate you interviewing me. It's just, it feels good to be in a space now where I can speak to one person and provide perspectives, because my entire life, communication has been, I actually majored in communication in school, but communications has been a issue. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. If it's a group forum and it's 10 people, right? And we could be talking about anything, relationships, right? I'm the dude in the room. When it's my turn to talk, I say something, and then everybody be like, what are you talking about? Byron crazy, man. What he be saying? What do class be on, right? I always be like, why people don't understand me? But I notice if I say the same thing I was talking about in a rap, everybody gets it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was powerful, dog. I mean, hey, you was preaching, right? You get it. Well, when I was speaking to you in a conversation, you didn't, it was like, everybody was like, oh, you outrageous. Oh, you disrespectful. I rap about it and now I'm preaching to the choir. It's crazy. Right. You get it now. You've been on board. That's because people can memorize music quicker than they can memorize anything. And you definitely have a powerful gift. So with that being said, absolutely, man, you really need to check this guy out on iTunes. He has a website. What's your website? bclassmusic.com is the website. All my social media handles are at bclassmusic, all one word. bclass, like school. All right. Congratulations on the album, man. Lord Byron, I think it's really a great album. I think it's a great work. Absolutely. And guys, you need to go check this out. So that's going to do it for me, folks. We just chopped it up with B-Class. You can pick his album up on iTunes. It's called Lord Byron.
You wake up for money, I'm already knowing. More money, more problems, I'm already scoring. You in it for foreigns, I'm already foreign. Don't do this for women, my past is a porn. In case you ain't noticed, I'm out from the norm. Not even a rapper, these beats over poems. Shooting your shot, but you missing your shot. You ain't hitting your shots, you don't practice your form. GT dead, my uncle legs don't work. Then they wonder why I always sound like I'm hurt. Cancer trying to kill my whole family. Hurt, murk, put them in the dirt. Dressed in all black, riding in the limo. My dead relatives in the back of the hearse. Try to look up my family tree, and all you see is obituaries in the search. Then they wanna ask why I ain't in church. My auntie was devout, he ain't hella at the worst. I'ma keep it real, that sounds stupid. You give me free will, tell me how to use it. Nah, I ain't saying what I'm supposed to. I'm just saying what I know true. You been old, I'm getting older and wiser. So this the new me stunting on the old you. Nah, I don't know what you been through, but respect that you don't know what I go through. Talking about I couldn't fit inside your old shoes, knowing damn well